Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you with an anniversary video. It's not about me, really. It's not about anything that I've done, really. It is about Pokemon. Why is it about Pokemon? Because today is the 22nd anniversary of when Pokemon Red and Blue had come out in the United States. I'm going to pause real quick, take a drink. And this date is pretty special to me. Not because of the game, although for the games in general, I spent I don't know how many hundreds, probably thousands of hours on that one game, those two games. A little bit of history: Pokemon, Red and Green in Japan had. Sorry, I thought that door opened by itself. Come out in 27 February of 1996. And although I still have some cards from 1995, the Red and Green game came out in 96. And then April 1st of 1997 was when the anime came out in the US, I think. Uh, and why that's important is because I saw one day I got up early, Saturday morning. I turned on WB11, that's what it was before it became the new CW. And I went and I just saw Pokemon. It happened to be the Bye Bye Butterfree episode, but at that point I get Pokemon and I see there's repeats on everything, so of course I watched the whole thing a million times. And then when 28 September 1998, these games came out, and my friend David had one, and I was like, oh my god, you can it's not just a show, you could play Pokemon. This is so cool. So I had a Game Boy, I got Blue version, and I was so freaking ecstatic. I got it, I don't know if I got it right after it came out, maybe for Christmas that year, I don't know. But I got it. I was so super excited. I didn't know. I actually at first I didn't even save the game. Like I didn't know you could save. I thought it was like a new thing each time. But I picked Bulbasaur. He was my first Pokemon, and that was God. That's so freaking special. Being able to that's really one of the first things that I did to ever care for another being. And I get it. They're bits of ones and zeros and not real, but saying like, okay, hey, sick, take him to the hospital, give him a potion, give him and it's something that teaches you a lot, and it spawned a whole thing. Like outside of spending 10 to 20% of my life doing Pokemon related things, actually became a business, which I mentioned before, Pokemon cards. And had I not got up that one Saturday morning, maybe I would have, stumbled upon Pokemon a different way. Had I not got that game, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't be where I am today. And part of the reason why I am today is because of Pokemon, the friends, the tattoos, the dating, and just like some people like in the military, like we clicked instantly because we both like Pokemon. We all, a bunch of us did. And there's some people like my friend Miller who's like, Pokemon is fucking stupid. and I love him so much. But like, God damn it, Miller, if you're watching this. Yeah, it's a conversation piece. It's something that has affected culture. It is the highest grossing media franchise of all time. Bigger than the MCU, bigger than Winnie the Pooh, bigger than Mickey Mouse, bigger than Hello Kitty, bigger than Star Wars. That's how ubiquitous it has become in our culture. And again, why I say part of the reason I am who I am today, I have two successful businesses, but one of them is Pokemon. The first one I kind of did out of necessity. I was always very good with money. And I was always very good at probability and risk and data analysis. And I gambled and learned how to count cards when I was younger. So when I found out that, the bank I was working at, that's what they did, high risk lending, I am in with the best people, some of the best people in the world that I've ever met, people that I love. I'm all in. And I did that really just to make money. But Pokemon, which I've always loved, I did that because I collected what I liked. That was something that a lot of times when I was younger, I didn't have a lot of money. I'd get like $5 a week in allowance for doing a bunch of stuff. I would immediately go to Tri-County. That's where you go, mezzanine level, and I got a pack of Pokemon cards for $5. That is what I did. I had no sense of saving, no concept of being like, oh, if I get this much money, maybe I can get a box. No, it was just first covers, or that's what I did. And similarly, when I got into Pokemon, I didn't care what the prices were. I was making a little bit of money on my first job, and I just collected what I liked. And the reason I'm telling you guys is I went from collecting what I liked to taking my knowledge of risk and data analysis and putting that into Pokemon, saying like, I can make money with this. I can actually, and I've made up formulas. Like, eventually there's going to be college classes about this, and they will talk about me, saying like, Randy Chavez is the person that created these formulas for telling what Pokemon cards should be worth. That's me. And not only that, but again, I put my money where my mouth is. I started this year. Well, again, not collecting. I'm collecting forever, but I started the business this year. And this Pokemon business, by the end of this year, I will have spent over $100,000 in Pokemon cards, inventory, all that. And how do you get there? How some people don't see Pokemon. Some people see Pokemon as just like the pieces of cardboard, like with pictures on it that are made for kids. Okay, fair point. That is a very fair point. That is what it was intended for. That's what baseball cards were intended for back in the day, and people bought them. And what happened was, kids in the 50s that grew up and got families and they got money, they got expendable income in the 80s. Those things went through the freaking roof. Same thing now with a lot of sports cards. Pokemon is basically modern day sports cards. And not that Pokemon is young, new on the block. Like, no, they've been around for 25 years. This is something that is going to be, again, how do you invest in it? You can collect what you like. If you don't like it, you're not really going to, like, I don't really like Magic. I can't go into Magic, and maybe I could. And my heart's not in it. Your heart has to be in it. It has like what you like. People like collect, like Gary Vee loves sports cards. Could he do that if he wasn't 100% in? He's trying with Pokemon, and he has a few people in his ear saying this is a good thing to buy. This is also a good thing to buy, and he's got the capital to throw around. How do you make money with Pokemon? Do a lot of videos on this. Well, first thing is just collecting what you like, making sure that the money that you spend on it is not money that you're gonna. I tell the same people that are buying Tesla, make sure you do not need that money, because it will go up and down, and there's a chance, let's say you need that money, you buy it here and Tesla's here right now, and you lose it. So put in what you're not afraid to lose, because again, I don't care what the prices are. For what I like. And right now, like the cards that I'm buying, it's not a first edition base set Charizard, which everyone's been going on about. People that try to buy that card, first edition PSA 10, again, if you grade it 1 to 10, PSA, the Professional Sports Authenticators, which does do Pokemon. Pokemon's actually one of their biggest clients, is that graded 10 is the highest grade that you can get. And if you try to buy a Charizard, the one that, like, does it really exist, first edition, and it's graded PSA 10, that will cost you $150,000 by itself. And that's not what I'm going to buy right now. Not because I don't think it's great. It is a great card. I would love to have it. But I'm spending about $80,000 on this one card that nobody knows about. 99% of people that like Pokemon, maybe a lot of them will know who Kangaskhan is. They did a whole Kangaskhan Kid episode. They did Mega Kangaskhan things in the games, but there's a thing called Trophy Kangaskhan. And I'm not buying it because it's the most popular around. Most people that like Pokemon have no idea what Trophy Kangaskhan is. Like, is that like a Kangaskhan with a trophy? Like what? No, it is a thing that was. The card was specifically made in 1998 at a parent-child tournament. Something that I could never do. Something that a lot of kids' parents could never do, because they don't understand the games. They let things pass them by. They don't understand the rules, and that's something that, not my kid, but the kid that I live with, where Among Us. As soon as I learned about that, downloaded the game, tried to play, and I've been successful. Because I don't want to let technology and other things pass me by. This is something that, again, if you have kids, anything that they're interested in, please, for the love of God, try to show interest in it. At least try, even if you're not. Because, one, that will mean so much to the kids. And two, that is just going to create memories for you forever. Why couldn't I compete in the parent-child tournament? Because parents had no idea what a Pokemon was. Like, Pikachu. Like, like playing Toys R Us tournaments back in the day? Yeah. But the parent-child tournament, even if I wanted to, was only done in Japan in 1998. And a parent and a child had to win a certain amount of battles, and if they did, they were awarded that card. There's, I think, 43 copies in PSA total. 12 of them are PSA 10. One of them is PSA 10s. It was graded wrong. It has a really large dent, and it's so really there's only 11 of them, and I'm getting one. Whereas Charizard, the rookie card for Pokemon, the most popular card in the set, pretty much in Pokemon in general, maybe outside of Pikachu. Pikachu's not worth that much because there's a bunch of them. This card, there's 123 PSA 10 copies. And again, I might be boring you with the PSA 10 and whatnot. Why do I do this? Why am I spending my hard-earned cap? Why do I make a business out of this? Because I love it. And people, even if you're not like Pokemon, you're just watching this because you like me, you like SpongeBob, whatever it is, do what you like, and I swear to God, money will come to you. I swear it. Do what you like, and money will come, and don't be afraid of hard work. You know, a lot of people say, like, oh, they want a 30-hour work week. What's wrong with a 40-hour work week? Now, maybe, even before the military, before we were doing 14-hour shifts, no days off, on deployments, 130-degree weather, I always worked. I always was working 70, 90 hours a week, just doing, hustling whatever I can. Because one, I didn't make a lot. I was working jobs that didn't make me a lot of money, but don't be afraid of hard work. There are no better times that I feel. Maybe after a workout, maybe after, you know, a really good like fight or sparring match, whatever, and I feel like I can take on anyone. Some of the best times that I felt was after a 16, 18-hour workday where you're just balls to the wall tired. You feel like you did something. A lot of that was in the military. A lot of it is right now because I am working from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed, where I'm in bed editing videos. I'm in bed doing stuff on Twitter, posting my videos on Twitter, posting my videos on Facebook, posting my videos, whatever. And a lot of this is just because of Pokemon. A lot of it is just grinding and raising, doing stuff with it. So special to me. It's part of the reason why I do the things that I do. Maybe some of it's acid, but maybe some of it, a lot of it is just having Pokemon teach you that hey, like, look out for your friends. That episode where Ash is in the ice tundra, and he's like, all right, it's freezing. You know, Pikachu, I know you hate being in your Pokeball. You got to go in. Because it's going to be warm in their Pokeballs. So he puts them in their Pokeballs, and he takes his shirt, his only thing, and he takes it off. And he puts the Pokeballs inside his shirt. And they're like, you guys will be warm there. He might not think he's going to die. He might think he's going to, I don't know what's going through his head at that point. But he's risking his life for his Pokemon. Because that's what you do. As a master, as a trainer, someone's supposed to look out for them and take care of them. That is a really powerful message to kids. Something that definitely stuck with me. I haven't seen that episode in 20-something years. But yeah, that sticks out. And then, you know, the Pokemon reciprocate that feeling. They come out of their Pokeballs, and it's like, oh, you want to be cold with me? Okay, we'll all be cold together. And that's just such a powerful thing. I love that. This is why I do it. I love the feel that it gives me. A lot of you people probably think, like, this guy is freaking nuts. He's spending 6 figures on childhood cardboard. Go get a girl. Okay. That's here or there. Kind of things are complicated right now, so I won't really go into that. But yeah, why? Just because it gives me joy. It gives me pleasure, and I don't have a family. I don't have a wife or kids. I barely have a girlfriend, and you know. Don't be with someone that like belittles what you like to do. You know, if you're having a good time, it gives you happiness and pleasure, and you're not hurting anyone, do it. Who cares what other people think? Seriously, like as long as it's not consuming you in a negative way. Again, I'm making money with this. Some people don't. Some people just collect to collect, which is what I did for a while. I liked it. I like the feeling that it gives me, looking at the beautiful artwork. And as I look at the cards, it takes me back to a time where, like, me and my friend Joe are just playing bound Pokemon cards. Me and my friend Nick playing on the link cable. Nostalgia is a powerful feeling, and I absolutely love everything that Pokemon's done. Give me all the friends that I have. That's just something I wanted to make for the for the 22nd anniversary of the games that I played so much in. So glad that they did everything with it. Love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I'll talk to you all later.